Chosen one, listen closely, for this word comes to you with urgency, with the weight of heaven itself pressing on your spirit. You have felt it, haven't you? That persistent tug within your soul, that whisper in the quiet moments that something is about to change, that something greater has been waiting just beyond the horizon. You may have wondered why your prayers seemed unanswered, why doors stayed closed, why opportunities slipped past your grasp despite your faith and effort. The delay was not denial, and the silence was not abandonment. God has been orchestrating every moment, every pause, every unseen step, all for this precise hour. Today the heavens declare it clearly: your breakthrough was never forgotten. It was delayed, yes, but only to prepare you for a fullness greater than you could have imagined. The very trials that seemed unbearable, the nights of restless longing, the moments when doubt whispered lies, you were never left alone. Divine timing has a pattern, a rhythm that only eternity can comprehend, and your moment has arrived. It is time to rise into what has been reserved for you. Do not be disheartened by the seasons of waiting. Your faith, tested and refined, has not gone unnoticed. Each struggle, each setback has been a refining fire, shaping your spirit into a vessel capable of containing the glory and responsibility of what is coming. The doors that were once barred will swing open, the chains that seemed to hold you will fall away, and the path that was once hidden will be revealed in radiant clarity. But hear me carefully, chosen one. This is not a gentle unfolding. It is a divine awakening, a call to step into what has always belonged to you. In the next moments, you will receive revelation that is personal, prophetic, and powerful. You will see the signs of your destiny, understand the spiritual meaning behind the delays, and be equipped with guidance to move forward with authority. The heavens are aligning. The angels are moving, and God Himself is calling you. It's time. Feel the stirring within. This is your signal, your confirmation. No longer will the world's pace dictate your purpose. No longer will doubt overshadow the truth written on your soul. Your breakthrough is imminent, and it carries a magnitude that will touch not just your life, but the lives of those around you. Hold fast, for what you are about to step into is sacred, monumental, and divinely appointed. As you stand on the edge of this moment, feel the weight and presence of something far greater than yourself. This is not merely human timing or chance. It is the orchestration of God Himself. He has been moving in ways unseen, arranging every circumstance, every encounter, every delay to position you exactly where you need to be. The hand that holds the universe is the same hand guiding your life, and in this hour, He is speaking with unmistakable clarity. The message you are receiving now comes not from whispers of mere hope, but from the voice of eternity. It is a divine instruction, a celestial confirmation that the season of waiting is ending. The Spirit has been preparing you, shaping your understanding, refining your heart, and expanding your vision. This preparation was not incidental. It was intentional, precise, and sacred. Every step of your journey has been recorded in heaven, and every tear, every moment of longing has been accounted for. Consider the pattern of the heavens. Stars do not rise without alignment. Rivers do not flow without direction, and seeds do not sprout without the proper season. Likewise, your breakthrough has been perfectly timed. The Creator of all things has measured this moment down to the heartbeat. And now the conditions are aligned for the revelation of what has been promised to you. This is a moment of destiny, one that has been foretold even before your first breath. Do not underestimate the significance of this alignment. What is unfolding is not ordinary, and it is not repeatable. It is personal. Yet it carries universal implications. Your faith, your perseverance, your readiness, all coalescing into a spiritual awakening that will echo beyond your own life. The Lord is saying, I have not forgotten you. I have not delayed beyond what is necessary. Now rise, for the time is appointed, and the works I have prepared for you shall manifest. As you absorb this, notice the subtle yet powerful stirring within your soul, the quickening the awareness that something is shifting in the unseen realm. Angels are dispatched, doors are being unsealed, and the plans once hidden are now illuminated before your spirit. The certainty of this message is not dependent on what you see in the natural, but on the assurance of the one who holds all things together. Heaven is alert, heaven is engaged, and heaven has called you to step fully into this moment. You are not alone in this revelation. Divine authority surrounds you, guarding, guiding, and empowering every step. The Spirit is providing insight, direction, and encouragement, so that when the breakthrough appears, you will recognize it, embrace it, and walk boldly into the purpose for which you were uniquely crafted. Everything that has been whispered, everything that has been delayed, is converging now. Open your heart to receive and prepare to witness the divine hand in action. For what is coming is not only promised, it is inevitable. Now, as the Spirit moves, hear this clearly. What you have been waiting for is not just approaching, it is breaking into your life with power and authority. Imagine a door that has been firmly shut for seasons, suddenly swinging open and rays of golden light spilling into the room, illuminating every corner of your heart and mind. That light represents your breakthrough. It is the manifestation of promises that were spoken over you long ago. A reality that has been crafted in the unseen realm and now pressed into the physical world. You may have thought the delay meant the blessing would never come, but God's timing is never late, it is perfect. What was once postponed was not denied. It was being prepared, nurtured, and fortified in ways beyond your comprehension. This breakthrough is unlike anything you have experienced before. It carries depth, magnitude, and divine authority. It is a turning point, a pivot from the waiting room of life into the realm of fulfillment and destiny. The heavens are releasing favor upon you now. You may notice doors opening suddenly, opportunities that seemed hidden becoming visible, and people appearing in your life who bring alignment, guidance, and resources. This is no coincidence. These are divine orchestrations, tangible signs that the Spirit of God is actively bringing your destiny to light. Be attentive, for the hand of God moves subtly, yet powerfully, often in ways that appear ordinary to the world, but are miraculous to the eyes of faith. Visualize, if you will, a river that has been dammed, held back by unseen obstacles, suddenly bursting forth with unstoppable force. That river is your breakthrough. It will flood every dry area, fill every void, and wash away the remnants of doubt, fear, and delay. You will see your prayers answered, your efforts recognized, and the hidden favor of heaven displayed before your eyes. The momentum will be undeniable, the manifestation inevitable. But along with this revelation, understand that this is also a test of your readiness. The breakthrough will require faith, courage, and obedience. You are being called to rise above hesitation, to move past fear, and to step into the new season, fully aware of the power and responsibility that comes with it. God is saying, do not shrink back, do not hesitate. What I have prepared for you is greater than you can imagine, and it is time to receive it. Know that this is personal. While the moment carries universal principles of divine timing and favor, the specifics, the doors that are opening for you, the opportunities that align with your gifts, the people placed strategically in your path, are uniquely designed for your life. No one else will experience it in the exact way you are about to. Heaven is releasing precision blessings, not generic favor. Every element is tailored, intentional, and sacred. So pay attention to the stirring within your spirit. The atmosphere around you feels different because the unseen realm is shifting in your favor. This is your prophetic moment. The breakthrough is not a distant hope. It is a present reality waiting for your recognition, your readiness, and your embrace. Step forward with confidence, knowing that God Himself has ordained this time, that the forces of heaven are aligned on your behalf, and that the delay you endured was nothing compared to the fullness that is about to arrive. Take a moment to reflect on why this breakthrough was delayed. Every delay, every pause in your journey carries meaning far beyond what the eye can see. God does not move hastily. His timing is deliberate, refined, and purposeful. The seasons of waiting, the trials, the moments of silence, they were not emptiness. They were the soil in which your faith, patience, and resilience took root. Like a seed buried in the earth, the delay allowed your spirit to strengthen, your vision to clarify, and your heart to align fully with the divine plan. Consider this: the storm you endured was not a punishment, but a refinement. Like gold tested in fire, your faith was purified, your spirit strengthened, and your perspective expanded. Every challenge, every heartbreak, every closed door was a lesson in endurance, teaching you that your hope is anchored not in circumstance, but in the one who holds time, space, and destiny. Your breakthrough arrives not because the world has changed, but because you have been prepared to receive it. There is a spiritual principle in every season of delay. Divine timing is always precise. Doors do not open too early, blessings do not arrive before the vessel is ready, and gifts are never revealed before the recipient can bear their weight. God's wisdom orchestrates every event, so that when the moment of manifestation comes, it is not just about what you gain, it is about who you become in the process. The breakthrough is as much about your transformation as it is about the reward itself. Think of the imagery of doors and pathways. Every closed door represented a redirect, a divine steering toward what is truly yours. Every path that seemed blocked was not rejection, it was protection. God has preserved your destiny, shielding it from distractions, obstacles, and premature exposure. Now, as the doors open, you will see that each delay carried intention. Each challenge taught resilience, and each season of waiting deepened your spiritual awareness. Faith has been your companion through this season. Like a lantern in the darkness, your belief illuminated the path, even when the way seemed invisible. The light of hope you carried even in moments of despair was never wasted. It signaled to heaven your readiness to receive the next level of blessing. Spiritual maturity is forged in the crucible of trials, and your perseverance has prepared you to embrace the fullness of your calling with clarity, confidence, and courage. The divine meaning behind this prophecy is also about alignment. Your breakthrough is not an isolated event, it is part of a larger tapestry intricately woven by the Creator. Every encounter, every resource, every word of encouragement or correction has been positioned to bring you into perfect alignment with your purpose. The spiritual universe works in pattern cycles and seasons, and the moment before your breakthrough is a sacred intersection where preparation meets opportunity. Understand the deeper metaphor of rivers and storms. Your life has been like a river held back by dams, rocks, and currents of resistance. The breakthrough will remove obstacles, allow the flow of blessings to surge forward, and bring nourishment to every area of your life. Like a storm that clears the air, the season of struggle has cleansed, refined, and made ready the space for new growth. What was hidden will now be revealed. What was dormant will now awaken, and what was delayed will now arrive with power. The spiritual depth of this message reminds you that every delay, every test, every silent season is a divine lesson in trust. You were being trained to receive more than you could have imagined. Your patience was not passive, it was active preparation. Your faith was not idle, it was refining the vessel that would hold heaven's favor. The breakthrough is both the reward and the culmination of your spiritual journey. A testimony that God's timing is perfect, His wisdom unfailing, and His promises unshakable. As you prepare to step into your breakthrough, pay close attention to the signs that are already appearing in your life. These are subtle confirmations from heaven, whispers of assurance that God's timing is perfect and that your season of waiting is ending. The first sign may appear in your relationships. People who were once distant suddenly return with support, encouragement, or unexpected guidance. These alignments are not coincidences. They are divine placements orchestrated to guide you into the fullness of your purpose. The second sign is a sense of clarity in your heart. Where there was once confusion, doubt, or indecision, you now feel a quiet certainty, a deep knowing that what has been delayed is arriving. Your spirit will recognize opportunities, doors and paths that were once invisible. Trust the subtle nudges, the inner promptings, for they are the fingerprints of God guiding you forward. The third sign manifests through timing. You may notice that events, conversations, or opportunities begin to fall into place with uncanny precision. Situations that once seemed chaotic now align effortlessly. These are moments where the universe itself seems to bend in your favor, signaling that divine orchestration is at work. A fourth sign is emotional resonance. You will feel a sudden lightness, a release of burdens, or a deep peace in your heart. Joy will return in unexpected ways, moments of gratitude will overwhelm you, and hope will surge anew. These emotional shifts are confirmations that the Spirit is moving in alignment with your breakthrough. The fifth sign appears in the realm of synchronicity. Pay attention to repeated numbers, phrases, or symbols that catch your attention. These are more than coincidences. They are coded reminders from heaven, messages affirming that the timing is right. The path is clear, and the blessings are prepared for your reception. Finally, the sixth sign is perseverance rewarded. You will witness the culmination of efforts long thought unseen. Projects, prayers, or goals that seemed dormant or delayed will begin to yield fruit. Recognition, favor, and provision will manifest in tangible ways. This is the divine evidence that the season of waiting has served its purpose, and that your breakthrough is not only near, it is already beginning to unfold. Notice these signs carefully, for they are confirmations of God's faithfulness. Each one is a gentle touch from heaven, a signal that your faith has been recognized and your patience rewarded. The key is awareness. Stay attentive, remain grateful, and embrace these confirmations with the confidence that what is promised will not delay. Heaven is speaking. The signs are clear. Even as your breakthrough draws near, be aware that the path is not without its hidden challenges. These are not punishments or setbacks, but divine tests designed to refine your spirit and fortify your faith. Just as a storm strengthens the roots of a tree, these unseen obstacles are preparing you to stand firm when the fullness of your destiny arrives. The enemy may attempt to sow doubt, distraction, or fear, seeking to delay your progress, but these trials are temporary and purposeful. One challenge may come in the form of resistance from those around you. People who do not understand your purpose or who feel threatened by the changes in your life may attempt to discourage or undermine you. Their words and actions may sting, yet their opposition is a measure of the significance of what is unfolding. Do not be swayed by external judgment. Rather, allow your focus to remain on the divine alignment that surrounds you. Another hidden challenge is internal. You may face moments of self-doubt, impatience, or fatigue. The weight of waiting can feel heavy, and the temptation to turn back may arise. Yet remember, these internal struggles are evidence that you are nearing a significant threshold. They test the strength of your resolve and the depth of your faith. Each time you overcome doubt, each time you choose trust over fear, you are becoming more equipped to receive the fullness of your breakthrough. Unexpected delays or minor setbacks may also appear. Tasks may take longer, resources may feel insufficient, and plans may seem interrupted. Do not misinterpret these moments as failure. They are a part of the divine process, a way to cultivate patience, creativity, and resilience. Your ability to remain steadfast in the midst of these challenges signals to heaven that you are ready for the responsibility and blessing that await. Additionally, there may be spiritual opposition. subtle pressures or obstacles that feel unseen, yet impact your progress. These are often manifestations of the enemy attempting to derail your alignment. Stand firm in prayer. Maintain clarity in your purpose, and remember that divine protection surrounds you at all times. The tests are temporary, but the rewards are eternal. Above all, understand this. Challenges are not signs of rejection. They are the refining fires that prepare you for the weight, authority, and responsibility of your breakthrough. The journey through these hidden trials is part of your transformation. Endure with faith, persevere with courage, and hold fast to the knowledge that the one who has called you is faithful. What has been delayed is now being positioned, and the breakthrough that awaits will make every challenge worthwhile. Now that you understand the presence of hidden challenges, it is time to prepare yourself actively. God is not merely asking you to wait. He is calling you to act in alignment with His will, to position yourself spiritually, mentally, and emotionally for the breakthrough that has been delayed but is now at hand. Your preparation is both sacred and practical, and every step you take in faith will accelerate the fulfillment of His promises. First, guard your heart and mind. The enemy will attempt to infiltrate your thoughts with fear, doubt, or comparison. Be vigilant over your inner dialogue, for what you believe internally manifests externally. Speak life over your situation. Declare affirmations of divine favor, alignment, and purpose. Repeat them daily. Remind yourself that God's timing is perfect and that the delays were intentional for your preparation. Your words spoken in faith are tools that open the doors that have been closed. Second, seek clarity through prayer and meditation. Make space to hear the quiet promptings of the Spirit. Ask for insight and understanding of the steps you must take. Reflect on the areas of your life that require adjustment, attitudes, relationships, habits, and be willing to release what no longer aligns with your divine purpose. Pray not only for blessings, but for wisdom to navigate the transition, discernment, to recognize the right paths, and courage to act boldly. Third, act with intentionality. Breakthrough is not passive. It requires movement in alignment with heaven's direction. Take small but deliberate steps toward your goals, trusting that each action is guided. Whether it's initiating a conversation, pursuing a new opportunity, or stepping into a situation that feels daunting, remember that obedience in small things opens the way for greater manifestations. God honors faith expressed through action. Fourth, cultivate gratitude. Recognize the lessons embedded in every delay and challenge. Thank God not only for what is coming, but for the preparation that has brought you here. Gratitude shifts your perspective, aligning your spirit with abundance rather than scarcity. It opens channels of favor and amplifies the joy of your breakthrough when it arrives. Fifth, surround yourself with alignment. The people, mentors, and supporters who resonate with your purpose are instruments of God's plan. Engage with those who encourage your faith, challenge your growth, and reflect the values of your destiny. Likewise, discern and distance yourself from relationships that drain your energy, sow doubt, or divert your focus. Spiritual, emotional, and social alignment strengthens your capacity to receive divine favor. Sixth, embrace perseverance with joy. Challenges will arise even as doors begin to open. These are not signs of delay, but confirmations that you are stepping into significant responsibility. Remain steadfast, knowing that the breakthroughs that matter are never superficial. They require endurance, faith, and the willingness to walk in the presence of God with integrity, patience, and trust. Finally, speak life over your breakthrough. Declare your readiness, your alignment, and your willingness to receive. Visualize the doors opening, the rivers flowing, and the light illuminating your path. See yourself stepping fully into the destiny that God has prepared. Your spiritual imagination is a powerful tool. It aligns your inner world with the external manifestation of God's promises. God's instructions are simple, yet profound. Guard your heart, seek clarity, act intentionally, cultivate gratitude, maintain alignment, persevere and declare your readiness. These steps are sacred, and in their practice you will find empowerment, confidence, and anticipation. This is your preparation. The sacred work that ensures you are fully equipped to embrace what has been delayed, but is now yours. As you step into this new season, know that you are not walking alone. Divine protection surrounds you in ways both visible and invisible. Angels are dispatched on your behalf, guarding every step, every decision, and every moment of transition. The forces of heaven are actively shielding you from obstacles, setbacks, and distractions that would attempt to delay your breakthrough. You are encased in a spiritual fortress, one that cannot be breached by fear, doubt, or opposition. Even in moments when challenges arise, remember that these are not signs of abandonment. They are opportunities for God's power to manifest more clearly. Just as a parent protects a child while they learn to walk, God surrounds you with wisdom, strength, and guidance. You are never left to navigate the path alone. Each step is accompanied by divine oversight, ensuring that every move you make aligns with your purpose. Your protection is not passive. It is active, dynamic, and precise. It moves with you through every interaction, every decision, every moment of uncertainty. The doors that open on your path are guarded, the blessings that are released are preserved, and the opportunities that appear are guided to ensure that nothing is lost or misdirected. Even when circumstances appear chaotic, know that heaven's hand is orchestrating the outcomes for your benefit. Feel the assurance that comes from knowing you are chosen not only to receive blessings, but to walk in authority. Nothing can separate you from the purposes God has placed in your life. The enemy may attempt to intimidate, distract, or discourage you, but his power is limited. Heaven's protection over you is greater than any force in the natural or spiritual realm. You are shielded by divine love, strength, and foresight. You may sense peace settling into your heart, even amid uncertainty. This is the Spirit's reassurance, a confirmation that you are seen, known, and guarded. Trust in this presence. Allow it to embolden you, to give you courage, and to remind you that every step forward is under divine oversight. When fear whispers, when doubt lingers, return to this truth. You are protected, guided, and empowered to walk boldly into what has been prepared for you. Let this assurance anchor your soul. Your breakthrough is approaching, and the path to it is covered by God Himself. There is no need for anxiety, hesitation, or fear. You are enveloped in a canopy of divine protection. Your journey is secure, and the promises of heaven are certain. Step forward with confidence, knowing that you are fully shielded, fully supported, and fully loved as you enter the season of fulfillment. Now envision the moment when the breakthrough you have long awaited finally manifests. It is not just a change in circumstance, it is a transformation of your entire being. Your spirit will feel lighter, unburdened by the weight of past delays, and your heart will be flooded with clarity, joy, and gratitude. The pressure that once shaped you into a vessel will now release its purpose, revealing strength, wisdom, and resilience you may not have known existed within you. This transformation reaches every part of your life. Opportunities that once seemed distant will now align perfectly with your gifts, calling, and vision. Relationships will shift into harmony, opening pathways that were previously closed. Resources both tangible and intangible will flow toward you effortlessly, a visible testimony of divine orchestration. The doors that were once barred are now open wide, and every step forward carries the momentum of heaven's favor. Emotionally, you will experience a profound sense of fulfillment. The moments of waiting, the tears, the frustrations, they will all take on new meaning. You will see them as necessary chapters in your journey, essential to prepare you for this moment of revelation. Gratitude will rise naturally from your heart, a recognition that every hardship, every delay, every test was preparing you for the fullness of what you are now receiving. Spiritually, this is a moment of awakening. Your connection to the divine will deepen, your faith will be solidified, and your sense of purpose will ignite with clarity. You will recognize the intricate ways God has worked behind the scenes, and this awareness will empower you to walk boldly in alignment with His will. Your life will become a testimony of faith, rewarded patience, honored, and destiny fulfilled. The transformation also carries authority. You are stepping into a season where your influence, your wisdom, and your gifts are amplified. What was once hidden or overlooked is now recognized not merely by human eyes, but by divine design. Your life becomes a beacon, inspiring others, guiding those in need, might and reflecting the glory of the One who orchestrated every detail. Imagine the practical realities of this fulfillment. Doors that were once locked are now open. Opportunities appear in alignment with your purpose. The work of your hands bears fruit, and peace fills spaces that were once fraught with uncertainty. The breakthrough is both tangible and spiritual, a convergence of heaven and earth that touches every area of your existence. As you step into this transformation, remember that the fullness of your breakthrough carries responsibility. You are now entrusted with wisdom, influence, and a renewed calling. But do not fear, for the same power that brought you through delay will guide you in this season. Every challenge you once faced has equipped you to navigate this new reality with discernment, courage, and grace. Take in the vision light spilling into every corner of your life, the alignment of purpose, the flow of divine favor, and the deep peace of knowing that what was delayed was never denied. This is your fulfillment. This is the moment when preparation meets opportunity, when a faith is rewarded, and when destiny reveals itself in its fullness. Step into it, embrace it, and rejoice in the transformation that has been long promised, long delayed, but is now undeniably yours. Now take a deep breath and allow these truths to settle into your heart. Repeat these affirmations aloud, believing each word with your spirit, and let them anchor you in the reality of your breakthrough. 1. I am ready to receive the fullness of God's promises. 2. I am aligned with my divine purpose and destiny. 3. I walk boldly, trusting in God's perfect timing. I am protected, guided, and empowered in every step I take. As you speak these words, feel the energy of heaven surrounding you, affirming that you are chosen, prepared, and equipped. Let them remind you that the delays you endured were never in vain. They were shaping you into the vessel capable of handling the magnitude of this moment. Now hear this blessing from the heart of heaven. May your eyes see the doors that have been opened, your hands receive the gifts that have been prepared, and your heart embrace the peace that surpasses understanding. May the Spirit of God guide your steps with clarity, wisdom, and confidence. May the favor that has been held in waiting now overflow in abundance, touching your life, your family, and those around you. Walk forward knowing that you are never alone. Angels watch over you. Heaven rejoices in your faithfulness, and God's hand moves continuously to align every element in your favor. The breakthrough is real. The time is now, and the blessings are undeniable. Go forth with courage, hope, and expectation. Carry this moment in your heart and let your life shine as a testimony of patience, rewarded faith honored, and destiny fulfilled. The season of waiting has ended. The manifestation of what was promised is here. Embrace it fully, live it boldly, and rejoice in the transformation that has been divinely orchestrated for you. Amen.